What about your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Friday, February 17th, 2023, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Actor Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, his family reported on Thursday. Ex-wife Demi Moore shared the diagnosis on Instagram on behalf of the Willis family, who also released a statement on the Association of Frontotemporal Degeneration website. Willis went public with the diagnosis of aphasia in March as he stepped back from acting. The updated prognosis provides specificity but no treatment. The statement reads, Bruce already believes in using his voice in the world to help others. He would want to respond to bring global attention and connectedness with those who are also battling with this debilitating disease. According to the AFTD, frontotemporal dementia is the most common form of dementia affecting people under 60. Now 67, Willis has been experiencing difficulty communicating and remembering lines. His last leading role was in 2019's Glass, the sequel to 2000's Unbreakable. He also had a supporting role in Motherless Brooklyn that same year. Since 2019, Willis has been in cameo roles, which he filmed no more than 1 or 2 days. His breakthrough role was as David Addison on TV's Moonlighting, led to movie roles including the Die Hard franchise. Willis played his Die Hard character John McClane in a 2020 commercial for Die Hard batteries. Other film roles included Pulp Fiction, Armageddon, Moonrise Kingdom, Looper, and his biggest hit, The Sixth Sense. Willis also released 2 albums in the 80s and continued to perform harmonica and vocals for cast and crew. The final trailer for John Wick Chapter 4 shows Keanu Reeves, who plays the titular character in the franchise, being chased and hunted down by seemingly everyone. In the highly styled video, set to a reworked version of the Nas song, Got Yourself a Gun, Wick is shown both creating and avoiding mayhem around the globe. Lionsgate has dubbed this Wick Week, dropping more hints and clues about the movie until releasing the trailer on Thursday. Chad Stahelski returns to the director's chair, and this trailer is an update from the one released last November. We first see Lars Pittsburgh's character, the Bowery King, holding out a suit jacket for the belligerent anti-hero and asking 42 regular wasn't it. Then, after more global visuals, the trailer cuts to Ian McShane's character saying, and so it begins. It then moves through scenes of a global path of violence in which Wick must outshoot and outmaneuver his opponents, the High Table. Through his weaponry and that of those looking to kill him are impressive at the very end of the trailer. It is a dog that comes to Wick's aid in a timely fashion at the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Zagnowski, the stuntman turned director, who has worked with Reeves and the Wachowski sisters on the Matrix film, says they are the inspiration for much of the style and feel of the Wick movies. When asked how the directing sisters informed this work, Stankowski wrote on Wire, attention to details, world bridging, building, and having ideas of nourishment in your entertainment. That exists in John Wick 4. 2, the idea of freedom, the idea of choice with rules and consequences. How are you trying to break out of that system? John Wick has got a cool thing because everyone is bad. They're bad people, but they're also super moral and ethical. Well, not even ethical, but there's a code. You root for John Wick. John Wick 4, Chapter 4, is in theaters March 24th. Apple TV Plus is giving a glimpse of the new film Tetris. The streaming service shared a trailer for the movie Thursday featuring Taron Egerton. Tetris explores how Hank Rogers, played by Egerton, secured the rights to the iconic video game Tetris, created by software engineer Alexei Pendanov in 1984. The synopsis reads, Hank Rogers discovered Tetris in 1988 and then risked everything to travel to the Soviet Union, where he joined forces with inventor Alexei Pendanov, played by Nikita Ekhremov, to bring the game to the masses. The film is described as a Cold War-era thriller on steroids with double-crossed villains, unlikely heroes, and nail-biting race to the finish. Toby Jones, Raja Alam, Anthony Boyle, Togo Egugwa, Ken Yamamura, Ben Miles, Matthew Marsh, and Rick Ewing also star. Tetris was written by Noah Pink and directed by John S. Bard. The real-life Rogers and Petrinoff are among the executive producers. Tetris premieres March 31st on Apple TV+. Egerton is known for playing Eggsy in the Kingsman movie and Elton John in Rocket Man. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Kill Boksoon. The streaming service shared a trailer for the South Korean action thriller Wednesday featuring Jeon Do-yeon. Kill Boksoon follows Gil Boksoon, played by Jeon, a single mom and expert assassin. The trailer features a conversation between Boksoon's daughter and one of her work associates. The official description reads, at work, she's a renowned assassin. At home, she's a single mother to a teenage daughter. Killing, that's easy. It's parenting, that's the hardest part. Seo Kyung-gu and Esam and Kuyo Han also star. Kill Boksoon is written and directed by Boyan Sang-hyun. The film will have its world premiere at the Berlin Film Festival and start streaming March 31st on Netflix. Though he's been dead for over a century, Charles Dickens' work still provides inspiration for contemporary storytelling. In the latest adaptation, a six-part Great Expectations series. Oscar winner Olivia Colman will play an eerie Mrs. Havisham. Hulu released a new trailer Thursday showing Colman in the role. The novel, originally released in 1861, has been adapted many times from stage and screen, including movies in 1974, 1998, and 2012. Colman stars as the eccentric older woman who takes an orphan named Pip under her wing for dubious purposes. In the coming-of-age tale, Pip must learn to navigate the adult world while facing various challenges and falling in love with Estella, played by Australian actress Shalom Broom Franklin. One of the things that makes this adaptation unique is the colorblind casting, including Broom Franklin as Estella and Ashley Thomas as Jaggers. The new series was written by Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight, who is an executive producer in the star-studded group, including Tom Hardy and Ridley Scott. FX partnered with the BBC on the series. In the trailer, a pale and eerie-looking Colman as Havisham is shown in her vast home. She says, when I was young, I was blinded by love. The trailer moves on to Pip as a boy, and then a man falling in love with Estella. The characters strive to remain connected despite the obstacles they encounter. Hulu will stream the first 2 episodes starting March 26. Vikings Valhalla. It will officially return for a 3rd season on Netflix. The streaming service confirmed the Season 3 renewal and shared a behind-the-scenes look at the new season in a teaser Thursday. The promo teases new voyages and new lands to come at the cast and crew are seen filming Season 3. The teaser reads, the saga continues. Vikings Valhalla is a sequel to the history series Vikings, which had a 6-season run from 2013 to 2020. The sequel stars Sam Corlett, Frida Gustafsson, Leo Sutter, and Bradley Freegard as historical figures from the Viking Age. Netflix first announced in March 2022 that it renewed Vikings Valhalla Season 2 and 3. Season 2 premiered in January. Showrunner Jeb Stewart previously said in a statement to Netflix, while the storylines of Leif, Freydis, Harald, and Olaf and Canute and the rest of our amazing cast are secret, I can't say without hesitation that their journey will be even more epic than what you've seen so far. Netflix has yet to announce a release date for Season 3. Andy Samberg of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Palm Springs and his creative partner Neil Campbell are collaborating on Dig Man, Samberg's first adult animated series for Comedy Central. Samberg is writing, producing, and starring in Dig Man, while Campbell, also of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, is the showrunner. In the half-hour show's alternative universe, archaeologists are superstars with huge followings. Samberg plays the title character, archaeologist Rip Digman. Voice actors on the show include some big stars in their own right. Jane Lynch, Maya Rudolph, and Daniel Radcliffe are among the guest stars that include Clancy Brown, Andy Daly, Cole Escola, Harvey Guillen, Kirby Howell-Baptiste, Mark Evans Jackson, Rachel Kelly, Carrie Keenly, Laura Lapkus, Mike Mitchell, Kyle Mooney, Claudia O'Harity, Lennon Parkham, Paul Russ, Jason Schwartzman, Carl Tart, Joe Turlugio, and Edgar Wright. The producers, the previously announced main cast is Melissa Fumero, also of Brooklyn Nine-Nine fame, Mitra Jabrari, Tim Robinson, Dale Souls, Gaz Khan, and veteran comedian Tim Meadows. Digman is one of the new adult animated series coming to Comedy Central. Chris Rock is behind an alternative version of his hit sitcom called Everybody Still Hates Chris, and Jody, spinoff of MTV's Daria, is on the way. Comedy Central released a first look at Digman, which started with Sandberg as Digman's voiceover saying, "Legends are rarely real," and shows a teaser of an animated Digman counting to make sure that the tables listed as the 10 Commandments actually have required amounts. The teaser also promises action, adventure, and archaeology. The show premieres on Comedy Central on March 22nd at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ryan Seacrest is leaving Live with Kelly and Ryan in the spring. The 48-year-old television and radio personality announced his impending exit during Thursday's episode of the talk show. Seacrest joined Kelly Ripa on Live in 2017. He will be replaced as host by Ripa's husband, actor Mark Consuelos, with the show to be rebranded Live with Kelly and Mark. Seacrest says, working alongside Kelly over the past 6 years has been a dream job and one of the highlights of my career. She has been an amazing partner, friend, and confidant, and although we will always be a part of each other's lives, I will miss our mornings together. Seacrest plans to return to the West Coast and will remain part of the ABC Entertainment. He will continue to host American Idol and Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Seacrest will occasionally fill in as guest host on Live with Kelly and Mark. Live executive producer Michael Galeman says, "Goodbyes are never easy, but we look forward to welcoming Ryan back regularly with open arms. As far as fan favorite guest host for years, Mark is no stranger to the Live family. Having him join the show is so special for us, and we're sure that viewers will feel the same." Ripa has co-hosted Live since 2001. Her previous co-hosts include the late Regis Philbin and Michael Strahan. Jen Shah, a performer on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, convicted of defrauding elderly people out of thousands of dollars, will report to prison Friday to begin serving a 6.5-year sentence. Shah pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud in July 2022. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said in a statement at the time that she was a key participant in a nationwide telemarketing scheme that targeted elderly vulnerable victims. Williams said that Shah lied to victims about how much they would allegedly make by buying fraudulent business services. He says she profited by defrauding the victims of their savings. Shah was sentenced to 78 months in prison. Prosecutors say that Shah defrauded the victims until their bank accounts were drained and their credit cards were maxed out. According to the entertainment news website, RadarOnline.com, Shah will report to the FPC Bryan, a minimum security federal prison camp, Friday morning. As part of her guilty plea, the ex-reality star felon will forfeit $6.5 million and pay restitution up to $9.5 million, according to the United States Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. According to her lawyer, Shah wanted to be in the residential drug abuse program. Those programs are intensive, taking up half of each day for 9 months, according to the Bureau of Prisons. While in those programs, inmates like Shah can live in units separated from the general population. If they successfully finish the program, they can get to a year off their sentence. To get into that program at the FCB Bryan, according to that prison's handbook, inmate applicants are screened to make sure there is actual evidence of a history of substance abuse. Rihanna is used to making people look. This week, she and her partner Asap Rocky appeared on the cover of British Vogue along with their 9-month-old son. Rihanna turns 35 on February 20th, is coming off a successful Super Bowl 57 halftime performance. After viewers noticed her fuller stomach, the Lift Me Up singer and beauty entrepreneur confirmed that she and Asap, born Rakim Mayers, were expecting again. The performance boosted her streaming numbers by 640%, even without a new album release. Her last album, Anti, came out in 2015, and while fans have been clamoring for the unofficial title R9 album, Rihanna has been cagey about its release. She told British Vogue, "I wanted it to be this year." At the time, Rihanna did not know she was expecting again. Honestly, it'd be ridiculous if it's not this year, but I just want to have fun. I just want to make music and make videos. She added, and I need the right background music with the visuals. I just can't go shooting a video of me talking. The Vogue shoot, photographed by Inez and Vidom and styled by British Vogue editor-in-chief Edward Enfield, was released on Wednesday and had been a secret to the public up to then. The cover shows Rihanna, Mayers, and their son, whose name the couple has not yet revealed. Rihanna is standing just ahead in a black dress with free-flowing hair while Mayers is holding and kissing the baby. Niall Horan is sharing new details about his forthcoming album, The Show. The 29-year-old singer-songwriter discussed the album in a letter to fans in a new video Thursday on Instagram. The video shows Horan writing a letter to his followers and features behind-the-scenes footage of the making of the new album. He says, "Thank you very much for being patient with me. I've spent the past 18 months or so working on the next album. Joel Little, John Ryan, and I got working on some ideas that I've written at home during lockdown, and of course some newer stuff. The Show will be Horan's first solo album in 3 years." He says, "What makes this record incredibly special to me is a reflection of where I am in my life today, as a person, a musician, of course as a songwriter. Can't say I'm not a little nervous, but hopefully you will still like this version of me when you listen to the new album." He also added, "There's something really scary about being away for so long and coming back with new music, but I couldn't be more thankful for all of you amazing people that have stood by and supported me all these years. These songs are for you as much as they are for me." Horan announced the show on Wednesday. He says, "I could possibly be more happy to tell you that my new album, The Show, will be released on June 9th, the singer says. The album is a piece of work I'm so proud of, and now it's time to pass it over to you and go and make it your own. Thank you so much for being there for me all this time, and I can't wait to share the next couple of years of this new era with you. I've missed you all so much. It's good to be back." The show will feature the lead single, Heaven, slated for release on Friday. The album will be Horan's first since Heartbreak Weather release in March 2020. Horan came to fame with the British boy band One Direction. And finally, here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of February 18th. Number 10, Harry Styles with As It Was. Number 9, David Guetta and Baby Reha with I'm Good Blue. Number 8, The Weeknd with Die For You. Number 7, Taylor Swift with Anti-Hero. Number 6, Beyonce with Cuff It. Number 5, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd and 21 Savage with Creepin'. Number 4, Sam Smith and Kim Petras with Unholy. Number 3, Morgan Wallen with Last Night. Number 2, SZA with Kill Bill. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of February 18th, Miley Cyrus with Flowers. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, February 17th, 2023. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Raymelo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.